Bag of Trash with a Daylight Edition review. Basically I filmed this review last night, but I was very good last night. You know, whenever I do most of my stuff, I'm half asleep. So anyway, what we're doing today is the new Universe Cheetor. And the only reason I'm doing something this new, I mean, I just picked this thing up like 2 days ago, is the fact that if you look at the package, that is what this thing looks like on the package. You know, the notice the shoulders. Anyway, I will say that the picture they took of the alt mode rocks. I wish I could take pictures that look half that good. But anyway, this is him. He has a neat little gimmick right there. They have a trigger right there. Makes the eyes turn red and bares the teeth. I'll be honest with y'all. This right here is his best mode. Is the kitty cat mode. So there you go. And the kitty cat mode just looks great. There is some posability here. The legs can kind of spread out a little bit if you want to get them in more of like a crouching pose. And really, especially once you get this guy into his robot mode, you realize this is the mode where they put the work into. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Anyway, you can't really. I like to have him, you know, crouched down like this, because the way his legs are hinged, they can't really swing forward to be like in a more upright pose or a standing pose or anything like that. Right about there is the limit for how upright you can get the rear and still have it look semi-natural and have the feet flat. To go ahead and get it into robot mode, let's go ahead and pick this back up. To get into robot mode, you're just going to go ahead and straighten out the legs in the rear. Like that, and I fought it for a long time last night trying to get it to where it would stand kind of like the Beast Machine's Cheetor's legs. But after 2 minutes of fighting it on camera, I gave up and decided just to stand it up like that, which is a lot more stable. The next thing you're going to go ahead and do is just take right here, this little panel right here, just pull all this down, and it's just going to keep swinging around. This right here, that panel is going to flip forward and invert on itself, and there's a small tab right there that's going to go into the throat on the kitty cat neck. So you just get all that in there like that, nice and secure. And you can tell this is, you know, pretty much a standard Beast Wars transformation. The back legs become the legs, the front legs become the arms. No surprises there. This panel between the shoulders opens up. This flips out, and the arms will pivot out to the sides. And then all this goes back in like that. Close the panel back. And this right here, if you see, the shoulders on mine pop off extremely easily. This right here is how they have the shoulders mounted in the box art, right there to the side. They actually, if you look right here, they have a peg that the shoulders will peg into the side. It'd be secure right there. So, I guess whoever has a brain to pose these things. Because I've seen some of them mistransformed on the package art, but this was severe mistransformation here. Okay, so now you got him in this right here. The forelegs are just going to go up into the sides. And you can't even see his robot arms from the side. The upper leg contains the entire robot arm. They're pretty small for the size robot that this is. The last thing that you've really got to do is right here on top there is a little thing that you can pull that back and out pops the head. And you kind of got to fiddle with it a little bit to get all the neck to sit flush and flat and whatnot. Really, for a... let me collect my thoughts. For a beast transformer that's not a shell former, this is pretty good. Because most of the good beast machines transformers I can think of were mostly just shell formers. But the only thing I really wish they would have done different is the arms, because like right here you got to keep the arms with the shells facing out. If you try and rotate it, you can only get it to about that point before the big arm starts hitting on the plate that the shoulders mount to. So if you want to like get him to where his arm is posed like this, you got to bring it out to the side, then rotate it and bend it, and then you can bring it back down. The tail makes a club. I'm not going to take it off because I don't want it to get loose on me. But look at the size of this backpack. Just extremely thin figure, except for this mammoth backpack. The last thing I want to show y'all is this. Inside of the calves, you have some ninja throwing stars, which are very popular in Transformers these days, apparently. So you just hit this, and unlike the package art, they're all yellow. If you put it in to where the curve is going back, he does not hold on to it at all. If you put it to where the curve is going forward, for some reason, it holds very well. So if it doesn't hold, just turn it around. I don't see what it is. It looks like it'd be 6 of one, half dozen of the other, but it does make a difference. There is one in each calf. Really, not a figure I'd say go out and search for hard, unless you really like the alt mode, which I like the alt mode a lot. That's how I'm going to be displaying it if I keep it. One of my friends is looking for one of these very hard, and I'm going to offer it to him, I think, because Beast Wars was his favorite series, and he's helped me out a lot. It's my friend Kurt from Toys R Us. So anyway, mildly, well, I'm neutral on this guy, because like I said, he doesn't work for me. But if Beast Machines was your Beast Wars was your thing, check him out. Y'all have a good day. Biff.